New for 2021, this is Samsung Q95A Neo QLED TV. It's in a 55-inch size, so we'll get it opened up. Take the straps off. The box does lift off, but before I do that, I'm going to open the top and take the heavy items out so they don't fall out. Top, that is the base of the pedestal stand, quick setup guide and instruction book remote. So out with the instruction book and remote pack, pedestal base, the polystyrene out the top, lift off. Okay, now that's the screen we're looking at there. Did I say pedestal base? That's the pedestal neck, sorry. That is the pedestal base, like the Q19, Q95 last year. We'll get a close up. And there is a large One Connect box we'll get a close up of shortly as well. Quick look, that is the screen. Instantly I can see, may not show from the top, but that's thinner than last year as well. So I will just lift this out carefully. Get the bag off. Okay, and that's the screen. We can see there instantly, much thinner. Looking at the included accessories, we've got a new One Connect box for this year. It's larger in some dimensions, so it seems bigger that way, maybe a bit narrower that way, much thinner. And if we look at that, hopefully it's in focus. See, there's where the One Connect lead goes to the TV. USB 5V 1A, HDMI 4, HDMI 3 is enhanced audio return channel, HDMI 2 and 1, so 4 HDMIs in total. 2 half-amp USBs there, common interface card slot if people still use them. Terrestrial aerial in, we've got twin sat input there for watch and record. Digital optical out, hardwired internet or local area network. There, LAN connection. So all of that goes in, whatever devices you've got, one cable to the TV. So even the power goes through that One Connect port and powers the TV. That's the power port there if it shows up, so figure 8 mains input there. That's pretty much it, almost looks like a slim PS4 or PS4 Pro. Oh, instruction book and remote pack. So first thing I can see in here, that is the new One Connect lead, looks a bit thicker. That end into the TV, this end, pull the cap off to my One Connect box, so that port again on the back just clicks in there like so. Tab there to squeeze and remove. We'll get close-ups of the remotes in a moment. Standard Samsung remote, this is the smart remote. We'll get a close-up of that as well. That's for a little clip for retaining that One Connect lead into its port on the back of the TV, and a cable guide there for it with a bit of self-adhesive to stick it to the TV or wherever, or down the wall wherever it's going. UK figure 8 mains lead, right angle connector, AAA batteries for the standard remote. Just have a quick look, we've got the limited instruction book and so on there, quick instruction book about the remote as well, the new smart remote. Closely looking at that standard remote there, you can see we've got power on off, source or input button, channel numbers, teletext, pre-channel, volume up and down, channels up and down, mute, channel list, quick access, Netflix, Prime Video, Samsung TV Plus and the guide. If we're on the guide we can use it up, down, left right cursor arrows, return to go step by step backwards, exit all the way out, small settings button there, information, audio description, subtitles, but then fast forward, rewind, play and pause for use on apps or whatever media playback, etc. Back off the remote, batteries in there. There is a model code, you can order these if you don't get one with your TV, depending on the country you're in. This is the smart remote for this year. So it is updated to last year's. It is just black sort of plastic. Nice sort of brushed finish there. Power on and off. Voice command or voice search button. Channel numbers or other inputs takes you to a choice of other buttons. You've got the multi-view there. Cursors left, right, up, down, enter. Back button, play and pause, that becomes rewind and fast forward. Home button, volume rocks up and down, push it in for mute, or channels up and down, push it in for guide. Netflix, Prime, Samsung TV Plus. Cool thing on the back there, we've got a solar panel, so leave it face down, solar panel up, it will keep itself charged or give it extra charge. Also got USB Type-C connection there for topping up as well. Alright, this is the pedestal neck for the Q95. Pretty similar to last year and so on. Nice central stand though, you can see we've got the screw packs there. And this is the pedestal base, so a bit of powder coated mild steel. Feels a bit different, it's more of a matte finish this year, quite nice though. Weighty central base, I will get dimensions of that on the TV, I suppose, width and height of the TV off the ground if it concerns anybody. But basically that is just going to slot onto there, face it that way, like so. Then 4 machine screws into those holes. I'll just quickly fast forward while I wind those in. Okay, that should feel nice and solid on there. Okay, now I've got the TV laid flat on the box as the instructions state. We can see here, first of all, get that out of the way, 200mm square VESA, states 11 to 13mm M8 bolts. Good dimension, if it helps anyone, is from the bottom of the TV to the centre of that first hole is about 261mm. Thickness wise, it's about 28mm, so just over an inch. You can see here where the pedestal is going to insert, so we've got 2 slots there that the tabs will locate into. 4 M4 threaded holes. That is the pedestal, and we can see we've got those tabs on the top to locate into those slots. So tilt it, slot those in, wind those 4 M4 screws into there, drop those into the holes. It says. Fast forward while I wind them in. Also, while we've got it here, we may as well have a quick look at this. So that is the One Connect lead. Bit of Velcro around there, and that basically just inserts into there. So that is the only lead that goes to the TV. The power goes to the One Connect box. So this tab as well can then be inserted into there somehow. When we want to remove it, pull the tab out. 2 tabs there, do the show to squeeze, gentle wiggle, and we're out again. Okay, so that is the item all assembled on its pedestal. And if we focus, we can see how thin it is there. 28mm. That central pedestal base measures 12 inches or 30 centimeters. from whatever it stood on to the bottom of the TV, 7 centimetres. Thickness, like I say, is 28mm, just over an inch thick, so it's quite a nice and thin TV. 200mm square VESA mounts there. 262mm from the bottom of the TV to the centre of the first VESA mount hole at the bottom there. No gap wall mount this year. I am waiting, I think they call it a Q Slim sort of ultra tight wall mount, so I'll do a video on that when I get some in stock. I've ordered them, they're not here, and that'll keep it nice and tight to the wall. In the meantime, I've actually mounted it to the wall for the next part of the demo. I'll release a separate video for that. I'm also going to do a video with a Q Slim mount, but a bit more interesting. So we're getting towards that anyway. Peely time, so nice film screen protector on there. So TV all connected, like I say, wired internet, aerial and mains. Let's go back. Okay, so it says 2 simple options to start off with. We can set it up with our Samsung or whatever Android smartphone, quick and easy. It will pass over the Wi-Fi details and so on. I'm going to go for remote control step by step. Take that down a touch. Okay, so UK. Pop your pin in just for when you do your setup again. It will ask that pin. Now all you need is one remote, got it. Asks you there, terrestrial cable signal detected, so I'm going terrestrial and digital, that's what I've got plugged in. Next. Picked up my wired internet connection. Agree to all and OK. So install the latest software update. For the sake of fairness, I'll pause the video and I'll install it. Well, finished downloading, now going to reboot. Someone's in trouble. Okay, so if your phone was already logged into your Samsung account, that would automatically be filled out. This is in a store, so I'm going to skip. Find your service provider. Put your postcode in, so it should give you more localized options and settings. This may still be installing that software package in the background. Okay, so quick summary what we've got there, my digital channels, radio, etc., and my wired network. Obviously, if you had Sky, Virgin, whatever sort of other imports, PlayStations or Xbox, it would come up with those as well. So, select your voice command service. I probably favour Google Assistant, but each to their own. You've got Bixby or Amazon Alexa as well. I'll say later. So again, a Prime Video, you can link your apps through your phone, so you can link your Prime there from your phone or BBC iPlayer, things like that. Experience the extraordinary. Okay. So it's saying intelligent mode there. Sound, volume and brightness will be optimized by viewing the content. So whatever content you're viewing, it will try and optimize the picture and sound settings to adapt to that content to give the optimum picture. Also there, it's asking me my region. Select bit higgledy-piggledy, but England and Yorkshire. That is where your aerial is facing. I'm straight onto a Freeview HD feed there, and it does look like a decent picture straight out of the box. Not altered anything, didn't go for the optimised picture. It's just on standard settings. He looks good with detail there. It's just a Freeview HD feed, so I'll turn the volume up so we can hear the sound.
Take the global lead in cutting-edge technology.
It's really interesting, that, Senator, because obviously 5G and semiconductors, they are the bare bones of a high-tech society, and we know that on 5G and semiconductors, and Joe Biden talked about it yesterday, the US has been falling behind. And over here, when the US tried to apply pressure last year on governments to drop Huawei because they didn't want the Chinese involved in high-tech, there wasn't a cheap replacement. There wasn't something that the Americans could offer.
That's right, and many of us saw clearly that moment of vulnerability as our closest allies were saying to us, we see the vulnerability.
Okay, so while that's going on, I'm just going to see what retail demo we've got built in.
So I think we have an opportunity here to learn from what's happened in 5G with Huawei and others over the recent years, and to invest in restoring American technological leadership in partnership with vital partners like the United Kingdom.
Onto retail mode for the retail demo.
Senator from Delaware. Thank you so much for joining us on the program again, Senator.
I play with demons while you take me around. You can't get over how you feel. Now we're done. It's been a few days and you keep coming back. 10 years and then some. It's time I let you go. Going my way. I don't know. I'll take the high road. You just can't stop me. Though I know I will go on. Call me crazy, I don't care what you say. Though I know I will move on. Call me crazy, I'm gonna be back for you.
Okay, so back to normal TV. I'm just going to take that retail demo off because it's gone overly bright. I've switched the lights back on. I did turn them off for that demo, just so we could see the black levels. Okay, so it is this Neo QLED, so a lot more zones. I'll put them in the description because I can't actually remember, but let's get the retail demo off. Back to home mode, picture looks a lot calmer and more natural. So the only other things, let's have a quick look here at the home menu or the Samsung Smart Hub for 2021. So settings to the far left there, the input button, Smart Things is pretty cool, so connect to your other devices around the house. Search there, whatever we're searching for. Apps, so we can get more apps from there, from the Samsung App Store. Multi-view, so we can do several things at the same time, watch multiple sports games or home workout while you're watching yourself working out, so I haven't tried that yet. Ambient mode there, so we can have some nice screensavers or your own collages, photos of family and friends and so on. Samsung account there if you decide to sign in. Samsung TV Plus, a TV on demand from Samsung. Live TV, which we've got on in the background. Netflix and some quick access things there you can go to from the app. Prime Video, same thing, Amazon Prime. BBC iPlayer, ITV Hub, Disney Plus, Now TV from Sky, Rakuten, Discovery Plus, YouTube, all for Samsung Health, so you can do yoga, Pilates, all that sort of stuff, and different various workouts in front of the TV. There is Apple TV, and I think it's the only one to have Apple Music as well. Also Apple AirPlay built in for mirroring your iPads and iPhones. Internet there, browse the internet, some basic internet browsing. Connect to wireless keyboard, shows you there you can log into Facebook and bore everybody to death at the same time. Google, Alexa, My 5. On the we've got the OK Google and Alexa. I've signed this TV in to our Gmail account for the shop. So I can hold down that voice command button and simply say YouTube gardening. Brings me up gardening, or I can say YouTube fast cars. Or I could say BBC iPlayer. Eventually. There we go. Or exit. Pretty cool. So that's all just by holding down the microphone button there on that smart remote. If I'm YouTube searching, YouTube then what I want to search for, as soon as I've said it, I let go of the button. Job's done. A look at some quick moving footage here. I think that's enough of that. So back to live TV.
The UK-wide situation
Back to
is
live
encouraging
TV now.
some
So
intensive care
pretty
units.
cool TV. One I would probably go for myself because it's nice and thin. I can have it nice and tight to the wall. It's the top of the range 4K QLED for this year from Samsung, the Neo QLED. So we shall call it for
With these
now.
are medical editor Fergus Walsh.